right, good afternoon. It's not Tuesday, but it's Thursday. We had a holiday week, and we're here.
Yeah, couple days late, but because of the 4th of July, and it is so stinking hot outside, it is nuts. We're going to get into that in a second. Also, the tropics cranking up. Close to home, we're in pretty good shape here. We are across Central Florida, but watching this sort of
Here we go, Brian.
blob
That
thing out
graphic
here.
moved too fast. That's too far.
That went too fast? Why?
Why are you talking about this? This is so far
I'm going to do it
away.
again. I'm going to do it again.
Do it again.
No, it's still really fast. You have to
Far.
talk about it because it's our job to keep you safe and ahead of storms. Fortunately, this one is struggling. Look at that thing.
It's very splattered.
Yeah.
It's just
I like that splattery.
splattered. There's a term in Spanish that I like about that. It's like when your hair's messed up, just, you know, messy.
My hair's always
Not Brian's hair, but
I don't have those issues. Go ahead.
there's a lot of dry air around the storm, a lot of Saharan dust, and that's what's going to keep it struggling. Of course, we see it goes from an L, a low pressure system, very weak, to excess, and then practically nothing.
Yeah.
So even though the cone, it's straight up towards Florida, it's going to disintegrate pretty fast, especially before we hit the
It
weekend.
could fall apart today potentially, but over the next couple days we'll watch out for it. So not a huge concern, but something we just watch out for this time of year. We'll stay on top of it, but again, not a big concern. What is a huge concern today?
Man.
The heat. You were just out in it, huh?
I was just out in it, and I like the heat, but oh boy, it's just getting really uncomfortable out
Heat
there.
index as high as 105 this afternoon. So with that, you want to drink plenty of beer to stay.
Oh, Brian, water.
Water.
Alcohol
One or the
dehydrates
other.
you.
One or the other. One or the other. But yeah, UV index extreme today in the next several days. Don't forget about all the camps going on and the kiddos out there as well that really don't apply it themselves. Put on
Make
that
them
sunscreen.
drink water. Make it a habit. Just go to the water fountain, take that water bottle, make it a habit from them because it's really important. And remember, you don't have to wait until you're thirsty to get heat exhaustion or heat stroke.
No doubt.
So,
And that's a concern.
there we go.
Speaking of which, Irene, good segue. That was nice.
That's it. There we go. What's the difference between heat exhaustion and heat stroke? Pretty much the heat stroke, it's the most severe one. Both of them are. Again, you don't have to be thirsty to be heat exhausted, pretty much. And once you have heat exhaustion, it's when you start feeling that dizziness, when you start feeling, and then you can start vomiting, and of course, your pulse starts getting weaker. And when you get a heat stroke, that's when it gets more serious. Now you have like a throbbing headache, and there's no sweating in a heat stroke.
And that's why, some people think there is, but there's not. And that's why you want to know the symptoms of especially heat exhaustion, because you don't want to get to this point. Look at the body temperature above 103, and just, you're in the hospital.
You can stand outside for a little while and reach that.
So if you're working outdoors, you'd tell your boss that Irene and Brian said you need breaks. You just have to have them, or you're not going to be able to get done.
Go under the shade for a little bit, which here in Florida it doesn't really help too much, but at least it'll help you.
It helps some.
Yeah, calm down a little bit.
All right, well, good. Now, we got a lot of cool pictures in, right?
We got pictures, we got topics, and we have to expand on all those cool topics. We even got a joke.
Yeah, do you remember it? No?
We'll put it there.
We'll put it there. It's in the it's in one of our comment sections. But yeah, we got questions about. Tell us more about the thunderstorm structure. We'll get into that as well coming up.
How do we know how much water there's in a thunderstorm?
Those are great questions. So send in your questions, send in your pictures, and we'll leave you with some pictures that you sent in, and we'll use some of your ideas hopefully next week.
Yeah. Thank you.